Let's talk.
It's Javi J. Come hear what I have to say. It's Javi J.
Wagwan everybody, it's your boy Javi J. Some of you may have known that about a year and a half ago, I would have made an announcement that I'm going to be starting a new podcast. No, about that, life happened and things things happen and I wasn't able to launch it at that time, but it is still coming. This isn't the official podcast. The official podcast will be called POV or Pair of Voices. It will be hosted by myself and my best friend Jamar. And on that podcast, we'll be talking about, entertainment stuff, things that interest us, news, any little thing that we might see on social media. What I am doing now is basically giving an introduction, talking about myself, or say what's on my mind. And come to think of it, I was kind of scared to make this video and to actually start using up my YouTube more. But I saw someone of mine. She was my neighbor. She migrated years ago. She actually started a food business overseas. And in one of her videos, she was saying that she was scared to start the business, but she sucked it up and she finally was able to launch her business. And she was sharing that people who have stuff that they want to do but is scared, to not be scared and to just go for it. I'm just gonna be doing that right now. Kind of nervous because if you know me, I'm not that very much talkative on social media. I would rather like write a text or write what's on my mind. I'm more of a writer, not a speaker. But with that being said, I'm just going to be launching this platform for myself. It will be separate and apart from the podcast that I will be doing with my friend. And one of the reasons why I also wanted to do this was because I saw something on social media that I wanted to talk about and share my opinion on. And that is a video which has been going around on TikTok and also Facebook. Hey, mommy and daddy. But yeah, it has been going around on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere in the social media stratosphere. And it's about this schoolgirl. She was on the JTC bus and the off-duty police officer was demanding her to come off the bus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be watching it with you here and sharing my opinion as I go along and watch it with you. So let's watch it together, guys. Pause right there. When you hear the lady tell the little girl say she must shut up her mouth and come off for the mouth and then she cuss a big bad word afterwards. No, as a police officer who is also off duty, obviously, why you feel the need to tell a school pitney them brawling bad word there in front of other adults as well? So she not respect not only the school pitney, but also she not respect the other adult them on the bus, and she not respect herself because she's a police officer. No, granted, me know some school pitney, them very boisterous, them not no manners and just disgusting because me take JUTC and I can tell you that when at school time and them run at the back of the bus, terrible. But outside and apart from that, why she a behave like this? Let's continue watching the video, alright?
Some of them no live down get them somewhere to show them how this
Pause right there. When you hear what the little girl said him sit down in her back. Me I wonder how him sit down in her back though. Why she lie down on the seat? How let's continue watching because I not really understand what she said right there. So.
build a friendship with the heart. Okay? Girls are drugs fun. You know what eat is the honor.
You know, I'm going to have to take the side of the schoolgirl here. When you hear what she said a while ago, she said unna give pitney, school pitney rights. And it's true. Whole heap of time me see adults in a bus and them expect say the school pitney to get up and give them seat. And to be honest with you, if I'm a school pitney and me in a my seat, me not get up. I would only be getting up for a pregnant lady. That's the only person me I get up. Me sorry if who no one agree with me or what, but me not get up for nobody unless them pregnant or if them a walk with crutch or them old and shake or whatever. That's the only reason I'm getting up. Man, I get up to no adult with big and strong. I'm not doing it if I was a school child. So sorry, but I'm not doing it. Now let's continue watching the video.
Come up for the bus. I you should come up for the bus.
Pause. Why she behave like that? Why she behave suffer? But you see, don't you know for frightened. Because I can guarantee if that was an adult, she would never be talking to an adult like that. But it's because I'm a schoolgirl. Let's continue.
Come out for the bus. No, make your lawful order. Come out for the bus. Step from the bus.
Pause. May I give a lawful order? You know that statement is very problematic because you're an off-duty police officer. Yes, you're still a police, but how is it a lawful order? You're not in uniform, you're not working basically, and you're gonna give a lawful order. I'm sorry, but if I was that school picnic, me not getting off no bus. Furthermore, me a push in my earpod them and I'll be gone in music land because me not even hear what she say. And she cannot touch her because then that would be assault. Let's continue watching the video.
Step from the bus.
Ah boy, ah boy, ah boy. She's wrong on all levels. Yes, school picnic, disgusting, but that doesn't give her the right to be acting the way she is. It doesn't. And not because you're a police officer, you're going to be using your excessive force, for lack of better words, to order the little girl to get off the bus. No, when you come off of the bus, we'll give her back her money, we'll give her back her refund. Are you going to go into your pocket and give that girl back her money? And also bear in mind that when she gets off the bus, she's now in harm's way. Anything can happen to her when she come off of the bus. Who is going to be held responsible or reliable? But you see, don't be no for frightened. Don't be no for frightened, man. I also heard that the little girl also made a video about what really transpired. So we're going to also be looking into that and hear her side of the story. So let's hear what the little girl has to say about that. Because me really want your chef is for true. Because if she wrong, but how can she be wrong if a man sit down in her back? Let's find out.
First, before I start explain myself, I'm going to say that I am sorry for how I dealt with the situation that occurred on Monday. Okay, so this is what happened. Before everything that happened on the bus, when we were coming onto the bus to pay our fare, there was this man. He was saying to me that I should come off the bus so he can come onto the bus to pay his fare because he's older than me.
Pause. She should come off the bus so he can go on because he's older than her. Make that make sense. If everybody is going up onto the bus, how is or why is she supposed to come off the bus so you can go on? Normally, when you take JTC bus, there's a line, right? If you're behind the girl, why should she come off so you can go on to pay?
I was like, sir, just like how you're paying your money, I'm also paying my money. He wasn't pleased with what I said. So when he came onto the bus, he was standing right in front of the police. He was saying that he's happy that his son a soldier and him glad him walk with him ratchet. So anyone away in wall.
Pause. So wait there. What? As an adult, you're glad your son a soldier because he walk with ratchet? What the hell? How that drop in this now? Yo, yo, the people are crazy. Cause all that drop in, yeah, talk to a little school girl. All that drop in right there. So, I may tell you, don't be no right, don't be no wolf frightened. Let's continue.
So anyone away in wall and stab, nothing never come out of it. We never say anything. There was a policeman at the back of the bus, and I was talking to him. Then the police officer, she turned around, and she was like, you need to stop your eyes on the bus. Didn't say anything to her about that. I sit down, took out my phone, and I use my phone. While I was using my phone, there was this lady. She come onto the bus. Her foot them this swell, and she looked like she couldn't stand up properly. The seat that I was saving for Tajay, I gave it to her. Make she sit down on the seat.
Pause. On the seat though, she give the lady her seat, but yes, still una talk about oh she should have get up and give the man the seat. She already gave somebody her original seat. Ah boy, school picnic for now watch this no can't win. No cannot win. No sir. Let's continue.
So what we were arguing about was not a seat. Anybody that take JUTC, they know the high part at the back of the bus where them have to step on for go round to the back. Anyways, I put my bag on that, and the old man way start everything when he come onto the bus in see my bag. So me know say them have a habit but want to take up your bag off of the seat or something like that. I lean over upon it. I basically a grown. I lean over and him claim to say me have to take up him bag because he have to sit down.
Pause. But why me go falter right there? So why you lean over upon the ground there so? Me know what she thought. They look at high rising platform thing in the JUTC. Why you lean over upon that door? Me in the seat beside it, you gonna lean over upon the ground. Anyways, let's continue.
I said, sir, I pay for one seat for Tajay and I end up giving him the seat. These are the only space leave back with Tajay where Sam can sit down. He didn't care.
Pause right there. So she said she pay for Tajay's seat. To my knowledge or in my experience, you don't pay for a seat in JTC buses. You just pay if you go up on the bus and if seat in there, you catch a seat. That's what I know. Now, she said she pay for the seat. So that means if the bus was full and you pay for the seat, what you gonna do? You have to stand up, there's no seat. Well, let's continue.
Sit down. He didn't care. So because I lean over, my bottom of the seat and I lean over upon the part, the place I'm telling about in the back of the seat, in the back of the bus, him decided say if me not give him the space to sit down, he's going to sit down in my back. So the man sit down in my back. Anybody know me know that I have a back problem what cause my spine to be slightly bent and I feel pain in my back.
Pause. She's talking about scoliosis. No, the man wrong. Why are you going to sit in the little girl back? Yes, as I say, my fault are for leaning over on the little dirty platform right there, so. But that is not even a seat either. So why are you going to want to sit in the girl's back right there? Why me I push him down? Me I push him down. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but me I push it. Me I ease him off and push him off of me. Cause him touch her. She never touch him. Not him touch her. Him sit down on her back. Well, let's continue.
Most of the time them. So I shoot him off and I say,
Oh, she did.
sir, you realize you sit down in my back? Instead of saying sorry, him start to cuss bad word at me. Him start calling me names. So I say to him, I say it again, I say, sir, you realize I'm sitting in the back because maybe you never understand. Because I thought that him losing balance or something and just drop. Him start to my bad word and something. So I start to say to him, say, sir, are you mad? Because maybe he was because he never did a deal with the situation as a civilized person. I said to him, are you mad? I was talking a bit loud when I was asking him if he was mad. And then the police lady, everything that happened in the bus, she didn't say anything. But when I started to talk, that's when she got up.
Pause, you see it though. And when the girl start to answer back at them time, the police woman jump up and start attack the little girl. So why she didn't intervene from when the man tell her bad word and I call her the name them and all sort of works? Why she never intervene then? Why? School picnic no can't win. Me sorry for no try go take the bus them where Andrew and Daryl Vaz bring come because school bus them. No try go take them. Nobody won't sit down in her no back.
Little girl, me tell you if you shut your mouth, in the bus, you still shut up your mouth. If you not go shut up your mouth, come off of the bus. So me that talk, me I say to her, I say, miss, you never, you know, hear the part when I say the man sit down in my back. Don't talk to him, say don't talk to him. So me I say, miss, you never yet give school picnic right, even when them right because you're not adult. And she decided that me not go sit down on the bus and talk to her that way, which I was wrong for shouting at her because she's an adult.
You know, and even though the little girl wasn't even in the wrong, I have to commend her. She acknowledged where she could have handled the situation better. Me not hear the police woman come and acknowledge what she do right from wrong, and look at the little schoolgirl I do it. It shows you that no matter how young you are, you can be the mature person in any situation. Let's continue.
Anyways, after we come out for the bus, she have us outside and she da talk to us. Then no, while she was talking to us, she had her hand in my face. She had her hand in my face. So I was saying to her, Miss, I haven't disrespected you all. No, I haven't disrespected you all. No. So you having your hand in my face is mad disrespectful. So I would like for you to take your hand out of my face. Anyways, after that, the policeman he came off the bus with us because he said to me, I never do anything wrong. So I said to her, Miss, how am I going to get my money back? She didn't answer me. So during the time that she had me outside talking, she said that I had no right to be talking to him like that, whether he sat in my back or not. So that's why I got upset and I said to her, I said, Miss, you really gonna say this? And you're a police officer. She said she didn't hear. So now I asked her how many money ago. She thought about say, she didn't answer me. She never answered me. So I said, okay then. I said, Taji, you know, so we are going on the bus. We can't get back our money. So the back door, we go through the back door. And we go up to the police officer, which is the man. The man one, he said to us, just one enough me seat. I'm sitting in the seat, I'm sitting in the seat, and I call Taji and ask me for one share this with me. And that's how we end up going. She even went as far as saying that me not can go back on the bus. That's totally wrong, because give me money and she never want to. She have to find something else.
Pause. Me, I wonder if she have shares in a JTC car. What she mean by little girl can't go back on the bus? Who is going to carry her home? Because she on the bus too, so she don't drive. So who is going to carry home the little girl when she take her off at the bus? Because you as the police officer don't drive, so and you supposed to serve her and protect. So when they take her off at the bus, now who is going to protect her off the bus? I tell you, man, don't be no frightened.
And today when I was at school, she called my mother saying that mommy called her and she said to mommy that everything that I told her, which are everything with me I tell you know, I wasn't wrong and she did say everything like that and she said I wasn't being disrespectful. So I don't understand how everybody is saying that I'm being disrespectful when I wasn't being disrespectful.
Pause. So she spoke to the little girl's mother after the whole incident and said that the little girl wasn't wrong and that she was not disrespectful. So if she wasn't wrong and wasn't disrespectful, how it escalate to what happened? You know, see woman mad. Fly over the cuckoo nest. Cause what? Anyways, let's continue.
Respectful. I was just trying to be heard and I was trying to defend myself. That's all I was trying to do.
Well, some of you may disagree with me, but I stand with the schoolgirl. I stand with her. Some of you as adults, you need to behave better. You adult, you must take the high road. Not a little schoolgirl come in and say she acknowledge where she went wrong and taking accountability. You as adult need to do better. Cause what? Be a bad word and not because you're a police officer mean you must abuse your authority. No. And if it was an adult, you would not be talking to an adult like that because guarantee if I'm me, oh Lord. If you know some mouth now no filter and yeah, let me just leave it at that because if it was me, probably would me that end up a station or something. But let's move on from that topic. Now I want you all to share your thoughts on this video. Should I continue doing this little mini vlog leading up to the bigger vlog with my best friend? Let me know what you think. Go and subscribe to my channel, go and share, go and like, go and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.